One of the many problems I come across when building my career as a full-time YouTube person, content creator, is dealing with those days where I have zero content ideas. Do not know what I'm doing. I do not understand what I need to be doing, even just a little thing for that day or that week or that month. And I feel so burnt out and just like completely giving up. But this is also where you can trial and error different things. You can trial different things, you can make errors on those, you can learn from them, you can evolve in different ways that you didn't see coming originally when you had this big idea. And one of those for me is having multiple social media channels for my pets. Something that I'm passionate about, it's something I actually work in the industry for, and it's just something that I do anyway, so why not kind of make a little career, a side career, or maybe that can be the thing that helps this career grow. And that is my chickens have a TikTok account. My dog has a TikTok account, which is over 20K right now in less than a year. They all have Instagram accounts as well, of course. And then I have my own stuff. I have my tattoo stuff. I post about different things on this channel, and that's where it is. I can create a variety of content. I always have stuff coming. And even if you don't do that, then you can also utilize social media, utilize your downtime, your scrolling time into saving content ideas, whether that is literally finding a video that you're like, I can see myself doing this or something similar, writing it down in the notes on your phone or in a notebook you keep with you, or even just saving it as a folder in whatever social media platform you're on at the time. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all of them are amazing for this, even Facebook. Utilize your downtime to always be saving, always be finding ideas. And then you also teach the algorithm and you also teach your brain to constantly be working on it behind the scenes. You can also start more conversations with maybe people that are new to your workplace, or if you're new to a workplace, you can open up different conversations, especially with people that don't know you and don't have a big history with you. Choose to bring up certain ideas, and then you can basically navigate and direct those conversations and how they flow. You can have that thing with that person that you only talk about content creation because that's what they also do. And someone else, you can also introduce similar ideas, or maybe you're into gardening and you can do that. Another thing, of course, is you can create in batches and then you can edit them as you go through the month. That's kind of what I do, because I find the most taxing thing for my time is, yes, editing, but also sitting down and recording videos, because I have a husband, I have animals, I have work, I have all these other things that I'm doing in my life. And this seems to be the most difficult for now. But obviously it's the most important, because I can't do the other things without doing this first. It's great to also get different perspectives. So if you have one idea about something, maybe you can Google that topic and find out different perspective or different questions about those topics that you want to talk about. Or you can ask people in your life. You can ask strangers if you are in customer service. You can ask little questions about things and get different ideas. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos. There is so much out there, and there's so many ideas that you can get that will help you to create content and to not have zero content days. Of course, you don't have to post content every single day. A lot of us aren't actually capable of that until we really make a full-time income from whatever we're doing. And that's totally okay. But I mean, like, you don't have a plan for, say, a week to post 3 YouTube videos or 3 TikToks and 1 YouTube video, 3 reels and a YouTube video, whatever it is. And you don't have to give up on that, because you have plans, you have things sorted, and you have ideas saved, you have different perspectives about different topics. And there's always something that you can post. Because trust me, from experience, I've learned that the more zero content weeks I have, the worse it is, the harder it is to actually come back from that. Also, it's okay to lower your expectations of yourself. If you just want to sit down with a coffee or a tea and have a chat to the camera about what you're struggling with, whether that is mental health, mental illness, whether that is relationship stuff, work stuff, organizing your house, organizing your life stuff, workout stuff, gardening. It literally can be anything, and you can just sit down and talk about what you're struggling with, and I'm sure that there will be some good content pieces in there that you can also recreate as reels, which is also where saving time comes in. And there will be people out there that will watch those videos because they are going through similar things and they want a similar perspective or a different perspective of what they're also going through. You don't have to have a whole setup. It doesn't need to be perfect. You can sit in your car after you get groceries or on the way to get groceries and just talk about some stuff and talk about meal prep or talk about what you're struggling with that day in that moment, or something that you heard or something you saw. Like, you can talk about literally anything, and eventually people will catch on to that. They will subscribe to your YouTube channel for you. I know so many creators that I myself have subscribed to for a certain thing, whether that is house renovation, whether that is becoming a full-time social media content creator, and they have gone on to only create content about a different topic, for example, pregnancy or bringing up kids. And I don't even have kids yet, but I watch them because I love that creator and they make me interested in what they're doing. It's also because I believe that their career as social media content creators has led them to be able to do that. So whatever they do with their future, whether that is having kids or whatever it is, other businesses, travel, whatever, they're able to do that because of what they've done before. So it also gives me ideas for my future and reminds me that anything is possible when you're building a full-time career in social media creation. Looking at house renovations and stuff like that also really helps me because I love design. I love beautiful, spacious, homey homes, lush homes, because I never really had that growing up. I had lots of little homes and no space and just kind of a traumatic upbringing. Looking at house renos makes me so happy. It's what I do basically every morning without even realizing it. We are moving to Melbourne in a few months, and people that don't know, that is a big interstate move. It's like a 9-hour drive, so it's a huge move for us. But that's where we want to live for basically the rest of our lives at this stage. So I'm always looking up the kind of places that I can find down there for our budget, and it really keeps me focused on what I'm doing. Even if I have a big, maybe crappy day at my day job, I can reset and I can look at those even listings or Pinterest ideas and be like, okay, I know this is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to get in just a few months. Keep working at it, keep working on this, and it will happen for me. And that's basically guaranteed. So it's just a matter of time and keep going and keep saving, and that's that. So find what it is that you're passionate about and then discover other things you're passionate about. Talk to different people, start different conversations, listen to different ideas. It can get overwhelming. I fully understand that, and you can get burnt out and stuff, and life happens. But because there is so much and it can be so overwhelming, there are therefore so many things that you can talk about. And people aren't just one-sided. They want to see, even musicians these days, they want to see their life. They want to see other stuff. They don't just want to see their music. They're in love with that person and their life and what helps make the music that they listen to in their lives. So there's just so much that you can do. Try and not box yourself in. If you have any questions or anything you want me to cover more in depth, feel free to jot them below. I'll leave all my social media links below, and feel free to share any stories and stuff that you have as well. See you soon, loves.